Just a few minutes of your time, just a few minutes of your attention. These are unignorable facts and, of course, a capital problem. The military of Northern hierarchy dictated the 1999 constitution with a strong maligned ideology which is playing out in Nigeria today. Hence, to keep the old eastern region divided in perpetuity, it was handed over by Abu Salami Abubakar, who had all the powers to be just and humane to Nigeria and Nigerians. But he preferred to be an invader of his own country in conspiracy with the British government, who never want to see us united. That is where the problem lies. They would never accept restructuring, neither would the British support it, because it will result to a game over for the Agrippa's fingers on our economy. The northern region in the same hand wouldn't be better, because in desperation to hold power indefinitely, that has caused them to create unthinkable dangerous groups in the northern Nigeria. After those groups were used to violently get into power, they pretend not to know them. Hence, the table turned around and the hunters become hunted. 19 states in the north alone, their local councils is as long as Kilimanjaro. They all have monthly shares, yet they add nothing to Nigeria's economy, but are the largest beneficiary of resources produced in the eastern Nigeria. They dominate the National Assembly. It is almost impossible to make good laws for all Nigerians because the majority votes determine a bill. They occupy all the political and service heads from A to Z. This is the greatest injustice I've ever seen in my entire life. Individual common Nigerians are hungry because our own version of democracy is the government of the politicians, for the politicians, and by the politicians. They think only about where the next meal will come from. Therefore, politics is almost unthinkable in their schedules. Any opportunity to become a praise singer of any politician is jealously grabbed. You must have seen and heard about the long list of allowances of politicians. It is never heard in this 21st century. The more you know, the more you become shocked. They make us enemies of our own selves. Religious and tribal sentiments is their major strategy, while poverty and ignorance of the majority of Nigerians are their major weapons. We fight while they laugh and make merry with our livelihood and future. Individually, we cannot do much. Divide and rule gave birth to indefinable South-South. The idea is to secure the oil wells, yet none of the indigenous owners of these resources has any reasonable position therein. Their villages are the unthinkable on planet Earth. The British likes it and sponsors the idea and promises support for any eventuality because it is a deal. If you see nothing wrong with these facts, you need medical attention honestly, or your DNA checked to ascertain your mental health. Come to think of it, the gold of Zamfara is for Zamfara, but the salt and coal in Enugu is for federal government. This is the status quo on all other resources between the northern and the eastern regions. Sadly, the north is still the headquarters of extreme hunger, less educated youths and out-of-school children, disease and high mortality, death rates. Insecurity is their second name. The Christians in that region are on a crossroads. In your sober reflection, point out any lie in these historical facts, and I will tell you who is your hero. In an unjust society, silence is a crime. Stand up for what is right. You need to do something. Share this information so that it can spread. The power belongs to us. If we lose our fears, they will lose their power. Thank you and God bless you.